are you whining about? Hmm? You gonna watch me play some basketball? Huh? Huh? You gonna watch me play some basketball? Yeah, Hooper. Yeah. You're named after the team. Yes, you are. You gonna watch? Hmm? Or are you gonna be all up in my face like a little jerk? Hmm? Yep. 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 Woof woof. Use your little boy. No, don't lick my face. Don't lick my face.
It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. We're at Little Caesars Arena. Tonight, the Detroit Pistons getting set to match up with the New York Knicks. Won by the New York Knicks. Smith. Jay, last few drafts, the Knicks have gone younger. What do you like about Kevin Knox and his raw potential?
His upside. He just turned 19 on August 11th of this past summer, and what he did in Summer League blew my mind. Was first-team All-NBA Summer League, averaged 24 points, shooting 47% from the field. This kid has every chance to be a star.
Griffin.
Come on, baby.
4-3. He was all over him. To Kevin Knox. To Dennis Smith Jr.
Come on, baby.
To Kevin Knox.
Nope, nope.
Trying to cash in. Smith with a shot. It won't fall. Griffin to Reggie Jackson. Layup goes down. Well done.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Yeah, you watching, Bob?
Here comes the screen. Doesn't get the bounce. To Griffin. To Alonzo Trier. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
That boy's living his best
Got
life.
some downtime.
Smith into the front court. Down by 1. Here comes the screen. To Dennis Smith Jr. Lets it fly from long range. Offensive board to Kevin Knox. Yes, when this guy's open, look out. Nearly automatic.
The great defenders, the ones that really earn their paycheck, or the ones that refuse to be screened. You stuck to that screen like Velcro.
He was laying down at work.
To Alonzo
Nice. That's definitely some downtime.
Griffin. Detroit with 4 to shoot. Beyond the arc for 3.
Got it.
Easy.
It doesn't matter if it's off the dribble, off a quick pass, or off an ISO. When the ball's in this young player's hands, something just feels right.
When you guys supposed to be
Smith
pumping out the
to
electric
Kevin
trucks?
Knox. Driving right to the basket. Short jumper off the mark. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
Out of cars, they should send you
he's
home.
knocking that down with ease.
Jackson with it. Looking to make something happen.
This is my 1.
To Griffin. Here comes the screen. From the outside, no good. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays.
Is it because you're
No
already
one wants
building
to
the
see
car?
that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Smith. Here comes the screen. To Kevin Knox.
No.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
Here comes the screen.
Uh-oh, you know you can't go on me out here.
Has a look. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
The pro game has really come down to P&Rs.
Starting to notice Reggie
Let's see
doesn't
how
really
the defense
pass
adjusts.
very much.
Knicks with the
Unless I'm
basketball.
making pass.
Smith. Jay, the Knicks searched long and hard for their next head coach. They chose David Fizdale. Why was this the right choice?
Well, first off, he's a two-time NBA champion as assistant coach with D. Wade and LeBron James from Miami Heat. And I got some time to spend with him down in Miami at D. Wade's fantasy camp. He is hard and very stern, but it comes from a brotherly place. His ability to build the right culture in New York will be imperative, but it all starts with that kind of teaching.
Smith with it up top. Down 4. To Kevin Knox. Cashes in for 2.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Jackson with it. He'll run the offense.
Aren't you one of the bigger factories there,
Drummond.
though?
Goes to the left side. Not that time. To Jordan. Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
Tie ball game so far. Neither one of these teams really able to pull ahead. Might be time to put the bench players in the game, and let's see who could differentiate themselves.
Said, aren't you guys one of the bigger factories in the area?
Jackson.
Hey, big screen right there, big screen.
Missed it. Almost a foul. They let it go. New York Knicks basketball. To Jordan. Smith. Knocks it down from mid-range.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Jackson with it. Down 2.
Move.
Here's a chance from long range. Textbook
Get it.
defense.
Shoot or shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Good job,
Griffin,
mate.
able to recover with the block. Changes coming from both sides right now.
Your boy Luke's coming in.
Jordan.
Oop.
Tanila Kina. To Dennis Smith Jr. Has a chance. Knocks it down. Off the step back.
You know what I like about this pass play? Instead of putting his head down and forcing the action, he patiently waited for the play to develop.
Shoot.
Let's see what the Knicks can do here. Smith. Tanila Kina.
Was retooled not that long ago?
They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock
Dude,
down some
actually
threes.
down. What the hell? I guess I need to step up my game.
Is Smith. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Smith with the basketball. Leads 4. Neely Kina to Dennis Smith Jr. Dennis Smith Jr. He's 3 for 7.
And 2 years ago, I was sitting in the draft room absolutely shocked that Dennis Smith went at 9 in the draft. And when I think about this young man's game, he is just scratching the surface of what he can do. He finished tied for 4th among rookies in scoring last season, and I guarantee you his game is going to continuously go to different levels.
Into the front court comes Smith. They lead it. 4-point game. Here comes the screen. Dennis Smith Jr. And Pachulia there to grab the rebound. Doesn't have the touch. No good. Neely-Kina to Dennis Smith Jr. Short jumper stays out.
Today gonna be an early day for you then, or what?
Riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical.
Good job,
keep
Luke.
knocking him off balance.
Luke Kennard slams it down.
An easy 2. Get back on defense.
Smith now into the front court. 2-point advantage. To Neely-Kina.
Oh, that's out of bounds.
And he was forced into taking that one. It's no good.
Hooper, shut up.
To Luke Kennard. To the rim. And that one is out.
Idiots.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
What the hell?
Neely-Kina. Andre Drummond with a piece.
Ooh, you just saved my butt right there. Hey, Hooper. Good Lord. Going nuts.
To Moutier. Down to 5 on the 24. Count the basket.
I could see the beads of sweat forming when he had to put the ball on the ground there. You still got it, though.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. The hot shooting continues. He's got 12 in the first quarter, including that trifecta.
And Ed, did you see how quick his release was? There was no wasted motion from the waist up.
That ends the first quarter. The Knicks have the lead. 1 quarter down. And Jay, you know both coaches wanted to... Substitutions. Detroit. Neely-Kina. From the painted area, won't go down. Andre Drummond snatching it out of the air. Gortat. Moutier to the basket, but it's no good.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the rest to blow the whistle.
Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Possession lies with New York. To Neely-Kina. Here comes the screen. Neely-Kina with a shot, no good.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
Nice finish at the rim.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Neely-Kina into the front court. Lead stands at 7. To Moutier. Fires the 3. Moutier can't get that one to go. Defense was all over him. Ish Smith.
Oh, I see.
Here comes the screen. To Drummond.
Come on, Drummond. Get it.
Andre Drummond. 2-4 now.
It's a really adult thing when passing becomes infectious. But don't become overly passive.
Yeah, I
Still
figured the
take your
boss
shots
was around
when
or somebody came around.
Keenum. To Gortat. With the fadeaway. Earns it for the basket.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Pistons ball here. To Drummond.
Attack.
Stuffs
There
it
you
down
go.
with authority.
And the defender's got to take note. Otherwise, that shot's going up all game long.
Neely Keenum with the basketball. Leads 5. Knicks with 4 to shoot. Trying to cash in, and he scores. Unguardable, Jay.
Okay, I saw a little bit of a handle there. But let's see if that confidence is still there down the stretch.
And the finish at the rim.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Neely Keenum into the front court. Up 5. To Gortat.
Oh, don't leave him open.
Neely Keenum. New York with 4 to shoot. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Defense taking a page from Neely Keenum. Missed the 3. Drummond.
And one, baby.
Foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there.
I played a little bit the other day.
The shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
I'm kind of starting to get into bigger hordes. So it's getting a little tougher. I mean, it's still not bad. It's just, it makes you think a little more.
Free throw good as he finishes off the 3-point play. They're back within a bucket.
But I'm probably a couple hours deep. But it's definitely worth getting. I can tell you that much. So, if that's what you're wondering.
Has a look. Off the mark. Not a high percentage shot. Is Smith.
Get it.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Would have been nice to see a dunk.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
The possession lies with New York. Neely Keenum. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Frank Neely Keenum.
Oh, did you pick it up? Oh, yeah, you got it. That's right. My dude don't dunk on the run, dude. I don't understand.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
I can do a standing dunk or a baseline dunk, but if I'm running at the hoop, dude, I don't dunk it for some reason. But my guy's a shooter, not a dunker. I need to up some attributes.
To the rim, lays it up and in.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Pistons have it. Is Smith.
Get it in there.
Is Smith.
There we
He
go.
is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
Dude, I was down 10
The dish there, but way to fake
at
that
the
one
beginning
and
of
lay that
this
one in.
quarter.
Neely Kina with the basketball. Down just a couple. Gortats. Shot from in close, no good.
My bad.
Ish Smith. To Drummond.
Come on, Drummond.
Cruises
There we
inside
go.
for 2.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the past.
Come on,
Pass is
Drummond.
one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Come on.
Perfect
Yeah.
feed to set up the basket. New York in control of the basketball. Neely Kina to Moutier. Yes,
nice stop
marching
finish
Gortat.
today.
3 for 6 now.
Should have stayed in the post.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Ish Smith. Baseline drive. Count the basket.
Ooh, little
2
floater.
more points in the paint.
You see, here's why versatility is so imperative for your offensive repertoire. If you're a one-trick pony as a defender, I know exactly how to defend you because you only do one thing. But if you have versatility, then the coach can put you in multiple looks within the offense, and then you can get it any way you want it.
And scores on the
Damn.
step back. Unguardable Jay.
Not a Ferrari, definitely not a Lambo, but hey, get you from point A to point B.
Ish Smith to Drummond. Nothing going here on that drive. Drummond. To Smith.
Oh my God.
Fires the 3. Off the mark. Moutier with it up top. 4 points the differential as we come up on halftime. Has a chance, able to convert inside.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
The possession in favor of Detroit.
If 2K55's around, then.
And count the basket.
I wasn't
there
quite
we go.
expecting him to get there, but I can be wrong. Sometimes, not a lot, but maybe sometimes.
Test.
Short
Yeah.
jumper misses. Time expires to end the first
Woo!
half. The Pistons have the lead.
Whew. Went from down 10 to up 5. Hell yeah.
It's time for the Rose Report at halftime, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. The Pistons are in a tight battle after 2 quarters. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Detroit Pistons. The Knicks are keeping things exciting in a close matchup.
And even though they don't
Kind
have
of a
the
ball
lead,
hog this
they're
game,
doing
but
a
I
great
need to
job
get us
of
back
moving the
ahead.
ball around. They might find themselves
Time to start
on the
giving
winning
some-
end of the scoreboard
giving some love.
if they can keep it up.
Have a look at the leading scores for the New York Knicks.
Game track.
Bench points. What I found interesting about that half of basketball is how the momentum stayed high even when the substitutions started coming into the game. These guys coming off the bench, from both benches actually, are doing a great job of making positive contributions.
Player of the half.
Yeah.
I'm ready to skip ahead and just get
You need to do a little work on your dude.
You can tell he's on his way to a special game.
Hell yeah. Should be able to get me another triple-double. Should be.
Second half is about to get started.
If I do that, that's 2 in a row. Get out of my way.
Is Smith down to Griffin. Oh, look out. Blake Griffin. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Screen coming to Jordan. Andre Drummond sends it away. That's his 3rd block this evening.
That kid can block out the sun.
Yeah.
From long range. Not that time. He missed it. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
Strong.
Yeah, actually, I don't think he's really been in that much.
Of contact, focusing on the rim.
Is Smith to Drummond.
Like I said, I'm kind of was ball hogging there for a second.
The big fella, Andre Drummond. He's now shooting
now that
5
we're
for
ahead,
7.
I don't
And
need
there's
to.
nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
Uh-oh.
Trying to cash in.
Crap. Oh, thank God.
No good. To Griffin.
Come on, Blake. Get it.
On a pass
Ah.
stolen by the Knicks.
My bad.
Go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in 1st and 2nd grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad,
There we
you have no
go.
chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Knicks with the basketball.
Oh, that should have been a steal.
Deep right corner. A bad pass as the
There
Pistons
we
come
go.
away with it. Stuffs it down
True.
with authority.
That's the intensity you need to see. Whenever a player running back on defense after a dunk like that holds the inside of his forearm, it lets you know how hard he dunked that basketball.
Plenty of contact. The shot no good. Nice follow-up on the dunk there. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Here comes the screen. And the 2. The finish at the rim for Drummond.
And I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
To Alonzo Trier. Off the assist.
And I'll never forget one of my first games playing as a rookie with the Bulls. I talked to Steve Nash, and Steve Nash always used to tell me, the more you come out and you get your teammates involved, the easier it will be for you to score down the stretch. Think about it. You come out, you get 7, 8 quick assists, then a ball fake on the next possession. He bit, easy layup.
They're going to make some changes with some new personnel
Cooper.
on the floor.
Stop it. Leave the rabbit alone.
Mario Hezonja trying to cash in on a 3-point play. A career
Can't make the screen
83%
shake.
free throw shooter. Free throw good. A 3-point play. And they're back within single digits. Down by 9. It's Detroit's
What's that?
ball. Here comes the screen. Is Smith. Gets it in the left corner. To Alonzo Trier. Slam dunk. Alonzo Trier.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the past. Past is one of the most brilliant things we have in
There
this
we
game.
go. stand up, get up.
It's no good.
Yeah.
The defender did just enough
Come on,
to
Ish.
force the tough shot.
See, when good shooters catch, they just
Got
shoot.
it.
When bad shooters catch, they become hesitant, reluctant. That's the first sign of a guy that doesn't have confidence.
Oh,
Smith
double,
in the
double.
front court. The deficit now up to 13. Second, a scary sight. DeAndre Jordan with the putback slam.
That's a DJ we all know and love.
Oh, they're starting to double me.
And scores.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in a zone by himself.
New York Knicks basketball. Here comes the screen. Andre Drummond swats it. Fourth this contest. Smith now.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Wide open.
I thought, oh no, I didn't do any stream of that. I can.
Smith with it up top. His guys trail by 13. Won't go down. To Smith.
Come on, Ish.
DeAndre Jordan.
Oh.
Huge block.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
To Jordan. The shot clock expires. Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions. Alonzo Trier. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Uh-oh. Nope, nope, nope.
To Dennis Smith Jr. Now to Jordan. Down low. Scary stuff from
Come on, Drummond.
DeAndre Jordan. Very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
And Ed, here's my offensive theory. More touches, more points. This is a fast-paced league. Either the coaches adapt or you'll be left behind.
Boom.
And abuses the rim.
Yeah, that's what I
Big
like.
finish for Andre Drummond.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Ooh. Eat him, eat him, eat him, eat him.
24-second violation.
Oh, yeah. Another violation.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions.
Zaza. Oh, shit. About give it back to me out of bounds. That could have been bad.
To Drummond.
Oh, great.
DeAndre Jordan
Oh, wow.
rejects it.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Damn it.
Oh, nice find for the basket.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
He was all over him. Missed the shot. No free throws.
Come on, Zaza.
Moutier into the front court. His guys currently down by 13. And draws the foul.
Jeez,
I don't know
Pete.
about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Right?
Dennis Smith Jr. Couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 69% at the line. First one.
Because that was
goes
going.
down.
He come from behind.
No back-to-back
Aw.
free throws here. He
So
missed
my
the
rebound.
second.
Oh, well.
Is Smith. To Alonzo Trier. Here comes the screen. Alonzo Trier. Down to Zaza.
Come on, Zaza. Get it. Get it, get it. Come on.
Scores.
There you go.
Post.
Old school equals high percentage.
Let's see what the Knicks can do here. Has a look. Smith shot, no good. Down to Zaza.
Put it in there.
Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
And Ed, not every pass needs to be a home run pass or thread the needle. Sometimes an easy kick ahead or an easy shuffle pass can make the game simple. The more simplistic the game is, the more efficient you'll be as a unit.
Pistons clear the board. For three. Well defended.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
To Smith. Drummond. Down to Zaza.
Got it.
And a nice finish at the rim.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable. And almost the physicality of the game centers them and puts them right on balance every time.
Come on. Guard him tight.
Shot by Smith off the mark.
Just seems like there's lead in the feet of the defenders. You have to bounce quicker to the ball to deter that shot.
To Drummond.
Oh, yeah.
And the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
Oh, he should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Free throws good as they
I don't know why Blake's not playing a whole lot.
Lead. Possession lies with New York.
Stuck.
Knocked loose. Pistons come away with it. Looking for his man.
Dude.
And he throws it down. Andre Drummond with the slam.
I know
I got the
old saying
assist for
says
that.
one
That's
man
awesome.
Can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Oh, shoot.
Flushes it home.
It's easy to become
The wrong
mesmerized
button.
when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Going to launch beyond the arc.
Why did he do that?
Just enough
Oh,
on that one.
because I hit the damn
Moutier with it up top. Down a bundle to Dennis Smith Jr.
Come on, Trier.
And a 5-second back to the basket violation is called. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Alonzo Trier. Tough make through traffic.
I'll tell you what, it's impressive to watch a young player this new to the NBA not be afraid to drive to the basket. Goes a long way in establishing your presence in the league.
He's huge.
Moutier to Gortat. Andre Drummond.
Job,
sends
Andre.
it away. Ooh, 5 now.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Get it, Andre.
And
There we
scores
go.
at the basket. Great body control, Jay. He was a freight train down the lane.
I think the defender had absolutely zero chance on that play.
To Gortat. Short jumper won't fall.
There we
Nice
go.
pass to set things up. Deep three at the buzzer. Three quarters down. The fourth quarter coming up. The Pistons with a nice advantage.
Come here, Rory. Buppy. Hi, Hooper. Yeah.
The Knicks to inbound
All
here.
right.
Starts the fourth
We'll
quarter.
be back in the game, boy. Come on.
Substitutions, New York. Substitutions, Detroit.
Right now,
Lincoln.
the Pistons have the basketball.
Yes. Good.
Ish Smith. 4-3.
Oh, I almost green lighted that.
That's how
Damn.
you defend. Smith with the basketball. His guys down big.
Watch that cutter.
To Jordan. Short jumper off the mark. To Smith.
Oh, that was supposed to have gone to Blake.
Kicks it outside. To Drummond. Has a chance.
Drummond, man,
Drummond
come
off the
on.
mark. Into the front court comes Smith. He'll run the offense.
Oh, I hung up.
Trying to cash in.
Come
That's usually
on.
one that he'll
I'm
knock
better
down.
than that.
Smith
What the
now
hell?
into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Here comes the screen. To Moutier. Nothing going here on that drive. Moutier. Down low to Jordan. To Moutier.
Boss man, come back through, take it.
Had a chance, but it's no good. He wants it at the rim and scores.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Come on, Blake.
Turn.
Yeah, there we go.
And finishes. The abuse at the rim for Blake Griffin. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
Not today, it ain't. Oh. Wrong button.
Short jumper stays out.
Oh, I see how you're playing this chess match. That's what you keep doing defensively. Keep baiting him and luring him into shooting that jump shot. Exploit him.
Ish Smith. And scores. Strong take.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be creative. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic,
Hey, illegal screen.
Pistons ball here. Ish Smith. To Griffin. Takes stock of the floor. Griffin
Brother's on. Sorry, he's not on, but he's watching.
has a look. Add 2 points to the board.
Stop it. Come on back. Get him, Yeah.
Here
We
comes
got a
the
huge
screen.
conversation going on.
To Jordan.
He was laying down at work, he said.
Short jumper won't go
But he was
down.
waiting on cars.
And he usually makes a living on shots like that, but sometimes maybe it's just not your night.
Griffin goes to the left side. Down low for Griffin. Oh,
and one.
He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Free throw's good. Add one more to the total. This game feels out of reach.
Normally I go to the line more than this.
From the painted area, won't go down. Ish Smith, down to Griffin. To Smith.
Get it. Get it.
To
Ah.
shoot at the line.
I don't mind that effort at all. At least they're still out here competing on the defensive end.
And hits the first free throw. Two for two on that trip. Smith. To Moutier. Fine to shoot.
Shoot.
He cruises in for two. Too easy.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Pistons have it. Ish Smith to Alonzo Trier. Down low for Griffin.
Come on, Blake. Get it. Ah.
The Knicks clear the
Damn.
board. Smith to Moutier. Can't miss those.
Come on, baby.
Gets toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive. But when that shot is working,
I know,
like that,
but I got him.
You got it any way you want.
And he's fouled. A couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
It's not that bad. No, I know.
First free throw is good.
I am because I did a lot of work yesterday. Come on, you guys. Knock it off. No. Get out. Come here. Come here.
Makes them both.
Come here.
Is he hurt?
He hurt his leg.
Ugh.
Come here, baby. Come here. Come here. Come here. Let me see it. Let me see it. Come on, baby. Come on. Yeah,
I just stepped on it wrong.
I think so. Why are you peeing, you retard? You okay, little bush?
Ay, ay, ay.
Come on, Roy. Let's go outside. Peeing all over the place. Yeah, you okay? Good boy.
Is he walking better?
Yeah, he's okay.
Okay. You must have just stepped on it wrong.
I mean, he's babying it, so it's sore, but I think he just twisted it.
Yeah. Well, if he quit jumping on shit he ain't supposed to be on, he'd be fine.
Huh?
If he would stop jumping on stuff he ain't supposed to, he'd be fine.
Right?
Coffee's not gonna be strong enough today.
The neighbors have a pond.
Yeah, I saw. Our yard's not a sponge. It all just went in our basement.
Whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
It soaked it up somewhere.
Possession in favor of the
Yeah, in the basement.
No, it didn't. Oh, the basement.
is Smith.
Yeah, I did 850 miles yesterday, dude.
To Griffin. With the step back.
And while the ball was still in his hands, a sidestep throws a defender off. People aren't used to seeing that type of footwork.
Draws the contact. And Jordan will go to the line
What?
to shoot two.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
DeAndre
least he
Jordan
missed.
at the line. And he connects on the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2. Just inside the arc. At the buzzer, the Pistons are
I don't know
the
why he
winners
shot that.
as they win this one in very convincing fashion. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up.
Damn.
The Pistons put together a nice win here today. You ask me, and I'll tell you, it was the
I
ball
won, Teddy.
movement that made all the difference. There's something to be said for a team that can win as a group, and that's what happened here today. Check out the leading scores for the Detroit Pistons. The Knicks put up a fight, but didn't get their hands raised at the end. I'm sure they can't help but feel frustrated with the result, but they can't let that feeling linger. Sooner than later, they need to start
Beat him by
thinking about the
34.
next
Now it's down by
matchup.
10 in the second
Here are the guys
quarter.
who put up the most points for the New York
So,
Knicks.
Game track. Assists.
The Detroit Pistons showed off the kind of team chemistry that coaches love to see from their players. The more they moved the ball, it showed how much they
He
trust
said
each
12
other.
new homes coming
In
this
the
Yeah, I
year.
end,
saw
they got
that.
to win.
5
And it
years,
looked
no
like they had a
issues. I
great
said our
time
mortgage
doing
is your lot rent. It's too pricey for my blood.
Player of the game.
Plus, there's only one income kids in school. I don't see him doing well in a big school in a big city.
he's still on.
I know. Plus, your work's here.
Mm-hmm. Damn. Oh, triple double.
The problem would just buy some coffee. You know, pretty soon we could just be financially free.
Was cold.
Right.
This isn't the
But
segment you
no,
wanna
he
be
doesn't want to be a
Of
part
course,
of it.
But even the best
He
players
could use it. He was lying down
find
on the
their
job.
way
I
into
know,
this
right?
part of
So
the show.
obviously he needs some coffee.
He was sick the other day, though.
Yeah.
Here are the top players.
What's so good about this coffee? It also boosts your immune system.
Number 2. Number 1.
Oh, about time. Dude, my Call of Duty's been downloading this whole time this morning. It finally just finished.
Good lord.
I shut it completely down last night, though, so.
Yeah, with all the storms, yeah. I just really hope they're wrong. It doesn't
Take a look
freaking rain
at
again
the
today.
upcoming games for the Detroit Pistons.
I don't know.
And that does it for our post-game wrap-up. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. Thanks for joining us.
Boom. Oh, I got another watcher. Or is that you? Did Jesus bless this coffee?
What did you just say?
Yes.
You might as well have. But you know what? If you say a prayer over your cup every morning, he will bless each cup.
That's too funny.
Man,
Man, we didn't do too bad.
whoa. That tornado. Dang. Oh, it turned into a double. Wow. What's kind of cool though is that big one literally just looks like it's floating over the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Which essentially all tornadoes are floating over the ground. But you rarely see the actual break.
Right. 106 in the paint.
Does that end up combining with the first one?
I don't know if they connect or not.
Yeah, it looks like it's getting sucked right into it.
Let's
That
see,
is
what did I end up with?
crazy.
No steals, no blocks.
And they're just
Damn.
calmly driving by this massive tornado.
Mm-hmm.
Like, heck no. I would be doing 100 miles an hour to the
Right.
first house with a basement. It does look like it's kind of just sitting there.
The coffee would help you, Bob, probably, to be honest.
It helps Will. He doesn't take naps no more, unless he wants to.
Oh, yeah. I haven't had an energy pill or energy drink in a couple weeks. My first energy pill was yesterday. But that was 14, almost 15 hours. Well, yeah, about 14 hours of being awake driving. So. But yeah, it's definitely helped with me not consuming so many energy drinks and energy pills and stuff like that. Oh, that's maxed out. Damn. How many points do I have to use? 3. I already did that one. Damn it. Go back. Get some Jordans. Let's see. Contested shot, maybe? All my awards are freaking shoes. I don't want shoes. Alright, let's do it this way. Boost my trees. Ta-da! Whoa, what do I get? Better be something good. That's not something good. Ooh, I got 2 things. Nice.
A Starbucks s'mores frappuccino is equal to 6
Damn.
glazed donuts.
Almost there.
So many people drink Starbucks. It's so horrible. Doris Roberts died.
What? That's?
Everybody
old.
loves Raymond's mom.
She died in like 16.
Well, then why is it being posted today?
Because a lot of people don't realize it.
Oh, that is 16.
I saw it the other day.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just, so many people pass, like you forget who. But I was like, wait. It's always that she died at 16. Well, shoot, that figures. It's funny, as soon as you say that, I'm like, oh yeah. I remember now. Lack of sleep. Did you see all the posts saying how flooded McDonald's is or closed?
Down here?
Yeah.
No.
Like 2 cars drove in and the water is like up to their window line.
Oh, wow.
You didn't see that?
No.
Oh, it's horrible. Here, I'll show you.
Well, good thing I didn't want McDonald's
And I
this
don't
morning.
understand why people keep driving in there. I mean, it's in a freaking valley.
Literally.
Yeah, it's on the nosy asses. Hold on.
How much water did you get up there, Bob?
That's just the beginning part. See where the water is? But there's a...
I know a lot of Detroit's flooded right now.
Oh, yeah. Almost all of Detroit's underwater.
I wonder how Jeremy's basement is.
Theirs got fixed last time, so
Did
hopefully...
Oh, God. I hope it got fixed.
She said
right.
remember they said they came out and they fixed the whole thing?
Yeah. But that does, I mean...
There's a car stuck in the parking lot down in McDonald's right now.
Shocker.
Because people still be trying. But, you know, none of the lights are on, so it's kind of obvious.
Yeah,
Wow, where's the video?
people are retarded.
Fourth car I've seen. People really want that nasty food. Oh, where's it at?
Ooh. 7 more assists. Sweet. Alright.
Well, that's right. Where's it at? Because I just saw.
You wanted to watch a little bit of Days Gone, I think, right?
Ew.
Bob did.
Well, he should be working.
He's got downtime.
Only because he's probably hiding behind a stack of tires sleeping.
No. It's probably in a plug war.
Look, it's Dobby.
Oh, jeez.
It's so ugly, it's cute.
Okay. I wonder if this will keep broadcasting if I close out.